Welcome to Telling Stories in the Outdoor Environment. We all know how to tell a story with a book, but how can we get the children to become more engaged with stories? During this PowerPoint, we will explore some examples of moving stories outside to allow the children the benefits of being outdoors while engaging in storytelling. We'll explore the benefits of being outside, the benefits of storytelling outside, story stones, story sticks, story line, story apron, mobile story sticks, story leaf, story frames, transient art story, and small world play. What are the benefits to being outside? It invites children to learn science. Children are natural explorers and discoverers, and you can bring whatever interests them back to your early childhood setting for further exploration. By turning their questions into group inquiry projects, you'll soon have several starting points for emergent curriculum. It creates opportunities for social interaction and collaboration. Outdoor play provides a chance to practice social and emotional skills with other children, including problem solving, turn taking, encouragement, self-control, safe risk-taking, and following the rules of a game. And outdoor play provides opportunities to develop empathy. It promotes physical health. It is recommended that toddlers should have at least 30 minutes of structured physical activity and at least 60 minutes of unstructured physical activity each day. Outdoor play is a great way to model the joy of physical activity. When children run, jump, climb, throw, and kick balls, they also build gross motor skills and start developing a habit of being active. Even though regulations state that outdoor play occurs daily for 1 hour in each 4-hour block of time, this is just a minimum requirement. It invites new context for learning. You can use outdoor spaces to create intentional learning activities that are difficult to execute inside. There is great value in looking at books about nature in the shade of a tree, pouring and splashing water at an outdoor water table, building extra large structures in the sandbox or mud, collecting leaves, watching a parade of ants, and playing pretend on a playground structure. It promotes better sleep. A study of 2 to 5-year-olds showed that children who play outdoors sleep better at night. This may be due to the physical activity, stress reduction, and exposure to natural light that come with playing outdoors. It gives children a chance to take appropriate risk. Toddlers are all about challenging themselves to do new and difficult things. Pet a dog, climb some stairs, venture a little further away from a caregiver, and then return. Playing outside provides opportunities to run faster, climb higher, jump farther, and much more. It may lead to better learning outcomes once children return to other activities. Research shows that older children are more attentive and productive in the classroom when recess, indoors or outdoors, is part of the school day. It supports STEM skills. Remember making mud pies and forts when you were a child? The outdoors is the perfect place for big and messy projects that support STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics skills, such as building, sand and water play, and investigations of the natural world. Almost any indoor activity can be brought outside for further exploration. What are the benefits to storytelling in the outdoor environment? Children can make connections between the book and the world around them. Sharing books outdoors helps children to make connections between the book and the world around them, especially with the support of adults to help explain things. A child may encounter a river in a book, but they are unlikely to fully understand the idea without seeing a river and the flow of water. After reading a book such as The Gruffalo, exploring a local patch of trees and wondering where the Gruffalo might live can bring the story to life. Looking for a good spot to settle down in can be part of the fun of reading outside. This could be under a shady tree in the summer or a sheltered spot on a windy day. Even sitting in a cardboard box in a garden can be an exciting place for a story. More imaginative engagement. Reading can sometimes be enhanced by having other activities that run alongside them to tell more about the story. For instance, students can act some of the key scenes from the book or try out some of the activities mentioned within their books. This can get the children to experience the book more and can help them remember more of the story, characters, and more. Environmental impact. Some stories, particularly those that are set outside, can be enhanced by the surroundings of outside. The wind blowing might add a little extra to the storytelling that children will remember and like. It can also be good for keeping attention levels high. Children who are learning outside of the classroom can experience higher recall levels. It can relax children. When children relax, they will start to learn more about the book they're reading and the stories it tells. This allows them to have enhanced reading while also benefiting from strong improvements within mental health. This can also improve not just the reading learning, but also enhance learning throughout the school day. Engages all the senses. When you read inside, you don't wake up the brain. The environment is predictable. You want to create an environment where the children are drawn to you. When you read outside, you can add many positive senses. There will be smells, sounds, all kinds of things in the environment. We remember more things through our senses. Now we will explore the different tools for telling stories outside. First, story stones. As the children start to tell a story, you can draw pictures on the stones. It is a great opportunity for the children if you draw the pictures while they are telling the story. This gives the children a chance to have ownership and be storytellers. You can also have the children gather stones and draw pictures, paint pictures, to tell their story. After a while, you can start to have a collection of stones, and the children can pick and choose the stones to tell their stories. They will rearrange the stones and create new stories. This gives you an opportunity to document what the children are doing. You can use blackboard paint stones for independent mark making. Have 4 baskets of stones for character, setting, problem solving, resolution. Use abstract stones. Use colored stones. Use character stones in Small World. Use character stones linked to a story. Use assorted stones in Free Play. Balance the stones on something. Pick 1 stone per child. Create a mark-making story. Another tool is story sticks. A storytelling stick is a collection of materials which act as a visual reminder of lived experiences. Storytelling sticks may be used to commemorate events, whether real or imagined. They are decorated with a collection of items that can represent a person, a place, an experience, or even an emotion. You let the children choose any kind of stick that they wish. Then you can wrap yarn, you could use elastics, or even tape. The children will then go around and collect leaves or flowers or grass or whatever natural items they wish and put it in the material around the stick. When they go back to the center, they can then retell stories about the items that they collected. Another tool is Storyline. Storyline, you can take old books, laminate, or put in a Ziploc bag and put them on a line outside. Tell the stories based on the pictures or take pictures and laminate them. Just think of all the books you've probably thrown out over the years because of a missing page or torn pages. Now here is a great idea to reuse those books. Another tool is Story Apron. A story apron is an apron with many pockets where you keep items such as flowers, rocks, twigs, clothespins, any kind of items that you can fit in the pockets. You bring out those items and the children help you tell a story about that item. Mobile story sticks. A mobile story stick is a stick that is hung in the room and the children can attach items from nature to it and tell stories. Another tool is Story Leaf. A story leaf, you can make a hole in it and it helps to focus the children's attention. They'll look through the hole to see and then tell stories about the items that they see through the hole. Another tool is story frames. Story frames, you take sticks to make a frame. Children can put objects in the frames and make stories about them. Just take children on a nature walk. Get them to collect some items and bring them back. Have the children attempt to do their own story frame. It might be very interesting, the stories that they come up with. Another tool is transient art stories. Transient art stories just collect things and make whatever you want to create a story. Just look at the beautiful artwork in the pictures below. Imagine all the stories the children could tell. Our last tool is Small World Play. Small World Play is a fun and helpful tool to support early years children's development. Small World Play creates a scene for the child to play and learn with. Combining Small World Play with books, rhymes, and stories will help young children to make sense of the story in a hands-on and engaging way. It is effective for practicing retelling, developing language and comprehension skills, and can also assist children's understanding of the world and their social and emotional development. In conclusion, we have learned how nature can benefit children and how children can benefit from storytelling in the outdoor environment. We have learned about some tools that we can use to tell stories outside. Now go explore these ideas with the children and see what wonderful results you can get.